Hey y'all, happy Thursday and welcome back to my channel for another vlog. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday so far. As you can probably tell, I'm still sick. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I never stay sick this long, and I'm actually going to the doctor later on this afternoon. I hardly ever go to the doctor for having a cold because it's generally just like a common cold, it goes away. But at this point, I feel like it may have turned into a sinus infection because I am having a ton of pressure and pain. And it's also been going on since December 8th is when my cough first started, and it just, to me, is not well enough at this point. Like, I don't really see myself getting better. Not like ever, but I mean like progressively better. So I feel like it's time for me to go again. So I made an appointment to go this afternoon. Yeah, my head has been, I feel like my head is just gonna explode, and it's felt like this since last night. Ibuprofen is not really helping. I didn't take any decongestants today or yesterday, only because I've been taking them so many days in a row. And if you take them too many days in a row, they can actually cause rebound congestion. So I don't want that to happen. So we'll see what they say when I get there today. When I went last week, I was going because it was just like time for a follow-up on blood work, but I was also sick, so she did a sick visit as well. But at that point, it just looked like I had a viral infection, and so there's really nothing to do except she gave me an inhaler because my cough was really bad at that point. But really, that was all they could do at that point. But at this point, I need them to look again because I think it has progressed into something different. So yeah, right now I'm leaving my house to go to Noah's school because they're doing a gingerbread decorating thing with the kids today. They had like a holiday party at school today, and like I said, they're doing gingerbread decorating and the parents can come up. So of course I wanted to be there since I can. This is definitely one of the times where I'm so happy that I don't work as much, because you know, with the kind of job that I have, I don't have any freedom. So once well, that sounds bad, but once I go to work, I'm there. Like, I cannot leave. I can't take a extended lunch break. None of that. So it kind of really, like, I enjoy what I do, but it kind of makes it difficult when you have things come up like in the middle of the day and you just can't be there, which is understandable if you can't be there, but because I can, I'm just really appreciative of that. So this should be fun, watching the little kids try to make these gingerbread cakes or gingerbread houses. I was gonna buy one for our house to do, but when I got the notice from the school that Noah was gonna be doing one at school, I just figured maybe next year we'll do one at home together. So yeah. All right.
Right here.
You don't have to say cheese though.
Yeah.
All right, we got some there.
Right here.
Oops. Uh-oh. All right, let's do the side.
Right here.
Mommy's gonna do this side, and then you're gonna do the next side, okay?
Last side. What candies do you want to do, you know?
You want the same way on this side?
You wanna put, you already got it there. Where you wanna put it? You wanna put it on the other side maybe? It's not gonna fit there. You gonna sit it right there? Alright. So gingerbread decorating was a success, and I was so happy that I was able to go and participate this year. His old teacher told me that last year when she tried to plan one, she ended up having to cancel it because enough parents couldn't come. So she said this was actually her biggest turnout yet from parents, which was really cool. There's only like 2 kids whose parents couldn't make it, but they had volunteers in there to help them, and us other parents kind of filled in where we needed to. But it was a really good time, and I'm glad I was able to go. And Noah actually sat there and made the gingerbread house. I was a bit worried because with all the other kids around, and it was like multiple preschool classes combined, so there's more kids than normal. Like, he sees all those kids all the time, but he's not actually in a classroom with them all the time. So with all the kids being around and parents being around, I thought he would get so distracted that he wouldn't be able to actually make the house. But he actually sat there with me for a full 30 minutes and paid attention to it, which is like, I know for some of you parents, you're probably thinking, so what? But for me, that's like a big deal, and I am trying to appreciate these things, these moments of time when I get something like that, because it didn't always happen. And I think sometimes being a mom of a kid with special needs, sometimes we could just focus on what's lacking. So I'm really trying to enjoy the times that it goes off pretty much without a hitch instead of focusing on the times that there are so many hitches that we get nothing done, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. I will try to, hopefully I inserted a picture. I did take some pictures, but some of them were not in like the right orientation to post on YouTube, but I will try to post them. Hopefully I posted them already, maybe. We'll see, I don't know. I'll see when I'm editing this, but yeah, so now I'm headed to my doctor's appointment and I'm late. But I texted my husband while I was in there and he called the doctor because he actually works in the same, he works for a medical clinic, the same clinic that I go to. So he called down there and told them that I was running late, so it's no biggie. So yeah, headed there now and I'll check in with y'all later. So as I suspected, I have a sinus infection. So I'm glad I was able to be seen. I'm getting ready to take my medicine now. And then I have to head to Target to pick up a drive-up order. I ordered teacher's gifts. I was gonna go buy them, but I just can't do anything at this point, it seems. So yeah. We're at Busch Gardens, and Miss Chloe would rather sit here and eat popcorn than to actually go play right now. So Noah and Daddy went off to do their thing, and me and Chloe are sitting here and she's eating popcorn.
Only once a year, by the Christmas apple pumpkin monster.
Hi!
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday. So I was actually getting ready to do my makeup because I need to film a video, and I got a package delivered and I'm super excited about it. So let me open it up and share it with y'all. All right, so I got the box open and here we are. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that says, oh, it's upside down. It says Maison Francis Kurt Jacquin Paris. So I'm sure some of you guys know what this is or have an idea. I ordered some samples from them. So I have been wanting to try Baccarat Rouge 540 because it seems to be all the rage. Everybody loves it. And it's expensive, so it's not something that I want to blind buy. And there is, the Neiman Marcus in Tampa does sell this brand, but I haven't been able to get out there and smell it. It's about 45 minutes away from my house, so it's not like it's a hop, skip, and a jump, you know? So I have to be going out there for something else. I'm not gonna go out there just to smell it, especially if I'm not buying it. So I found out that they sell samples on their website, and I have a gift card. Actually, I just got it yesterday. I knew it was coming, so I was waiting to get that gift card before I made this purchase if I get it. But I have a gift card to Neiman Marcus. Yeah, Neiman Marcus from when I bought a handbag. I ended up getting a $600 gift card. So I figured I would probably spend it on this, but I wanted to just test it out before I did that, since I have the ability to do that. So these samples, I think it was $14 shipped. And the way it works is if you order samples from them, you can, if you decide to buy something, I think within a year, they take that off the price of whatever you're buying. So I ordered, it lets you order, I think 3 samples at a time, and they give you 2 free samples. So let me show you the ones that I got. So Baccarat Rouge 540, of course, is one of the ones that I ordered. And then I also ordered the X-Straight because for some reason I feel like I'm gonna like the X-Straight more. It is a little bit more expensive, but just from hearing people's reviews on it, I don't know, I wanted to try it. And then, so those were the ones that I really wanted to try, but like I said, the sample is a set of 4. So the other 2 that I got are Gentle Fluidity, and this is the gold edition. It has a gold and a silver version. This is the gold edition. This one sounded very interesting to me. And then Grand Soir, I've heard a lot of good things about, so this was the other one. And then with your samples that you order in, or any purchase you make, you can get 2 free samples from them. So I got 2 more samples of, I got 1 Baccarat Rouge 540 and 1 of the X-Straight, because I figured this would give me enough time to really like think this over before I make this purchase. Because even though I'm using a gift card, it could go towards something else. So I wanna be sure. So I'm probably not gonna spray all of these because I feel like that will probably take well, I'm gonna smell all of them, I guess. So let me get some coffee. Okay, so I got some ground coffee. I don't have any beans readily available. So the first one, of course, is regular Baccarat Rouge 540. Now this one, I am going to spray, but I do have perfume on, unfortunately, but I'm gonna spray just a little bit on my hand. I can already smell it, but. Okay, so this smells really good. I had an idea kind of how it would smell because I have Ariana Grande Cloud, and that seems to be a dupe of it. And I can tell that it does have that medicinal smell that people talk about with the sweetness of like spun sugar or almost like cotton candy. It's a very interesting smell, and I actually really, really like Cloud. To me right now, the smell is very similar, but I'll be interested to see how this develops. From what I've heard, this is stronger and definitely longer lasting than Cloud. And Cloud, after a while, can turn into just a little bit more of the sweetness and doesn't have that medicinal smell anymore. From what I've heard, this one doesn't do that, if that makes sense. So, oh, this is already changing a little bit, but it's changing into something different. So at first spray, it definitely smelled like Cloud, but now it's kind of morphing into something different. So I do like it. We'll have to see. I'm gonna let that stay on my hand. And the other one I'm gonna spray on my other hand is the X-Straight. So I feel like this one smells different. So I definitely can smell the Rouge 540, the regular Baccarat Rouge 540 in it, but the medicinal note is played down, and this almost smells like a softer blend. Like it smells the same, but softer, and like it smells like it's the same fragrance, but different. That makes no sense. I like it. So I'm gonna keep these on my hand and see how they go. But at first spray, I do like both of them, but we'll have to see. If it turns out that the Rouge 540 is too similar to Cloud, then I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna pay $300 for that. So the other 2 that I got was Grand Soir, which I'm just gonna spray on the card here. I don't wanna spray it on my skin, but. So this one is supposed to be sweet. This one is described as sweet lavender and vanilla scented heat spiced up by the deep darkness of benzoin, tonka bean, and Sista's labnum. I don't know what that is, but this smells good. Now this smells very enveloping. So this is definitely a heavier fragrance. Like it's one of those fragrances that when you walk in, people won't smell you across the room, but it's one of those fragrances that will definitely follow you. This smells really good, but I also feel like it smells similar to something else. I'm not really sure what. It has a bit of a spiciness to it. It has some creaminess to it and some softness to it. It smells really, really good, actually. That smells really, really good. So I'll be excited to play with that. I'm gonna try to wear all of these over the next few days. And then the other one is Gentle Fluidity Gold, which is supposed to be the more feminine version. And it says that it is a flowery vanilla and with the luminous freshness of a musky woody note. So let's smell this. Okay, I like it. I can smell the floral. I can definitely smell the musk, and I love it. And the sweetness of the vanilla. This is actually really good. If I had to compare this to something like right off first sniff, it kind of reminds me of Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. No. It reminded me of that at first sniff, but now it doesn't anymore. But it does smell really good. I really like that. So far so good. All of these, I really like the way they smell. I do have to play around with them, but I'm glad I was able to get the sample, so I'll have some time to play with these before deciding what I'm gonna do with my gift card. So the gift card doesn't expire or anything. It's not like a promotional gift card. I mean, it is a promotional gift card, but it doesn't have an expiration date. They give it to you like a regular gift card. So I really like that about the Neiman Marcus gift cards. I've gotten them before and used them before and had no issues. So you can use them online or in store. Let me go ahead and get back to what I'm doing. I need to go do my face, and then I'm gonna film a video real quick. I'm getting ready to film my Tom Ford fragrance collection ranked for my 12 days of Vlogmas. So yeah, and let me go ahead and get ready to do that. I just finished filming my video. I took my lipstick off though. It was too much because I'm just sitting around the house today, so I didn't really want to keep lipstick on. But yeah, it was a fun video for me, so I hope you guys end up enjoying it. Little update, I tried to scrub this fragrance off my hand and I cannot get it off, either one of them. So that's a good sign. The only reason I tried to scrub it off is because I was also doing a fragrance video and I just didn't, you know, there's a lot of smelling things, strong things. It was Tom Ford, so you know their stuff is strong too. So, and I have perfume on because I had already put some on when I got that package in the mail. So yeah, so it won't come off. I might have helped dye it down just a little bit, so now I don't smell it as much. But before, like every time I move my hand, I would smell it. So, and that's on both. So that's kind of a good sign for me. So I will probably wear one of them tomorrow as my fragrance. I'll probably wear the original first and see how that wears tomorrow at work. Yeah, the grass is wet. I'll see how that wears. Yeah, I'll see how that wears tomorrow at work, because then I also have people that will smell me. So, you know, I can ask them what it smells like to them, and I can see how long it wears since I work 10-hour shifts. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, so now I'm just getting ready to hang out with Mr. Noah. Chloe is still taking a nap. So I'm gonna hang out with Noah, play with him for a little bit, and I'll probably be back on later today, even though I don't know. This is a very like chill day for us. I'm not doing anything. It's raining here, so. But I'll try to check in with y'all at some point later today. Corn?
It's entertaining for everybody else, but there's a doctor like, oh gosh, I can't get a vacation room.
Why is he there? Why is he with them?
He's a mental